Arcanum, the game of Sierra. Troika, we'll finish something someday. Oh, poor Troika, poor Troika. Okay, so, boys and girls, here we are again. We're gonna load this game. We're gonna go back to Dr. Mephistopheles, and guess what? We have some shit we gotta do. We have some shit we genuinely have to do. First of all, we're gonna identify the fuck out of this helm, alright? Actually, they're not gonna do that for me, are we? Well, let's buy some wares. Purity of water, read aura, scroll of resurrect, scroll of exiting. Jesus Christ, these are expensive. Sense alignment. I'll tell if they're bad, they'll be shooting me. Right? Isn't that how that works? Whatever. So here's what we're gonna do. Last time we dealt with the skeleton menace. So many skeletons. So many skeletons. And this time around, we're gonna buy some shit from this shady elf. And yeah. I mean that's just what he does. He's a shady elf. But he sells this potion, Essence of Intellect, which I'm gonna need here in a minute, because there is a quest that I know, a very good quest that I know, that requires me to be big brain, and I need my big brain juice to make me big brain. More or less, the town of Ashbury is having a problem. They're trying to decide about a statue to commemorate a hero, and the issue at hand has become where do we sit on this statue and what do we want to do? Now, those of you who are curious about Arcanum, you will find that there's a lot of little things that I haven't touched on. Like, that shady fuck on the corner there, that's part of finding the Thieves Underground. And it's all throughout Arcanum, so you can go get involved in that. It's no big deal. So we're gonna save here and try to do this thing to help this town out and gain some good boy happy points. Ah, yes. You must be new in town. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of your introduction. Hello, I'm Dr. Mephistopheles. Glad to meet you. It is a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Mephistopheles. I am Chester Miller, the mayor of Ashbury. What are the goings-on around town? I would like to chat. I really would, sir, but I'm on my way to a civic function. I am the mayor. This is what I do in Space Station 13. Excuse me, I am a doctor. Did you know that I docked because that I am a doctor? What is this meeting you're going to? A planning meeting is being held to discuss the building of a monument to Lord Bettington, the greatest man to ever come out of Ashbury. We are very particular folk around here. If we do something, we try to do it right. Please tell me more. The problem is that everyone is arguing with each other about what to do. As mayor, I find a solution that pleases everyone. It is impossible. Please continue. I am always fascinated with local politics. Some people want the monument in the center of town, others want it near the entrance, and nobody knows how we will pay for it. Furthermore, if there aren't any local craftsmen up to the task, we blah blah blah, they don't know what they're doing. Can I help? Please, I'd like to help if you give me a chance. Oh, I guess I'm not of high enough skill yet. However, here's the thing. If you hit load game, and you show that you're big brain, watch this. Essence of the intellects, and you boom. Now you're all smarty. You are correct, yes. What is this meeting? Please tell me more. Oh no, he's not gonna let me do it. Not yet, alright. We'll have to come back when we get a few more levels. We have a few more levels. He may or may not let us do this, but that's actually a kind of an interesting little opportunity to shape politics. I mean, it may seem ultimately stupid, and it is kind of ultimately stupid, but hey, you know, sometimes you have to help the little guy, right? All right, we're gonna run around town. We're gonna handle a few more side businesses. God, she sells all sorts of crazy shit. She sells drugs and the shit to make drugs. She even has a loaf of bread for sale. What kind of fucking crazy bitch sells bread, man? It's them carbs, they'll kill you. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go to Tarrant and Blackroot, and we're gonna get some side business done. I know we can do some pretty good side business in Tarrant, so we're gonna go to Tarrant. Certainly not London. London is a different place altogether. So, we're going to go to the Londons, and we are going to go make the fight at the Londons. I mean, Tarrant's, yes. We'll get there. Ooh, ooh, there we go. The Forbidden Pit! As we last saw, that was just a hole in the ground. It had like a ladder. Perhaps I will simply leave instead. I do not have 200 coins, sir. How dare you? Yeah, I mean, just, how dare you assail my person? It's rude. I mean, how terrible. How very terrible. Oh dear, these brigands again. I just had to call them ugly. Yeah, see, all you gotta do is wail on people. Makes you feel better. That and, you know, take the things from dead people. They don't need them. They're fucking dead. Now that I can heal with my heal staff and my heal... Oh, look at this. It looks like this is the end for you. No one escapes the Malokian hand. Fuck off. Oh my god. Jesus. Go away. I swear, man. This is how you know you're important. When they send assassins. When they have sent assassins. That's how you know they are poor. Oh dear. Alright. Now, I know some people are gonna go, Tex, go clean up the boil. Go clean up the boil. Go down there and clean it out. Go kill the people in the bad part of town. And I'm gonna tell you this. Guess what? It ain't that easy, for one. And two, there is a gentleman later on in this game who will assist us in cleaning it out. He will absolutely assist us in fixing this issue with the boil. But I want to wait. I want to wait until I get to the point where he can help me. Because it will be certainly worth it. I don't want to do that before he's ready, okay? Because he's going to help me out. He's going to be really fucking cool. He's an awesome character. But I'm going to hold off until I can get that, set up. So I apologize for people out there who are going to say, but Tex, now. No, later. Much later, sir. Okay, which of these notes is this? Oh, God. I'm going to carry around stupid notes. This woman needs our help, and I can't believe I kept walking past her. Well, I kind of can, but I'm also an asshole. So, we're going to go see this person. Anything to buy or sell? Yeah, he'll buy anything. He doesn't give a fuck. Unidentified helmet, what is it? Yeah, look at that. It's a fucking evil hat. It's an evil fucking hat. A decent gold ring, emerald ring, an unidentified ring. See, he'll buy anything. Well, mostly anything. Silver ring. Alright, good. Can you, fix something for me? He's like, it's an ancient elven... yeah, I'll fix it. That's how you know you're in the right place. Alright, next thing I'm gonna actually need to get, believe it or not, is a shovel. I need to get a shovel. Why do I need to get a shovel? Well... There is something a resourceful individual may be able to help me with. What would that be? Please, meet me at my house later. I'm on 3 Lungston Road. Yeah, that means she wants illegal shit. So, I know what she wants me to do. I'm gonna need a shovel. Shit, he doesn't have one. I thought he would. Enterprising gentleman. A bit of the old night fishing, as it were. Yeah. So yeah, there is a business which will soon require us to have a shovel. Also known as a graveyard opening device. And we are going to go do some night fishing, as they used to call it in the Victorian era. Grave robbery. It's a quest to do grave robbery, but it's good shit. The Pettibone Residence. Good day, madam. She's like, good, you came. I need to know whether you can be discreet. I have something very, very important I need done. But no one must know about it. My discretion depends on what you're asking of me, miss. Excuse me, where are my manners? I am Miss Cassandra Pettibone, wife of Basil Pettibone, lower assemblyman of the gnomish conglomerate within the Industrial Council. Welcome to my humble abode. Pleasure to meet you and this job. I must tell you, I've been in such a state since Miss Willoughby brought home her elven funeral dagger. She thinks she's such the height of fashion. Would you like me to steal it for you? Oh no, that wouldn't do. I need to upstage her. I need the most unique elven artifact in all of Tarantian society. Then those shrews in the women's auxiliary will respect me. They are jealous of my good looks, you know. You have something specific in mind? Here, look at this. She hands you a newspaper. Have you heard about the elven burial catacombs they've unearthed in the Morbahan Plains? Look at the engravings of this funerary stone. It is simply fabulous. I must have it. Seems a bit dangerous. What are you willing to pay? 250 coins? Very well. Let me mark your map with the location of these elven tombs. Please hurry back with the treasure. I cannot wait to see Miss Willoughby's face turn green with envy. Let me say this, and I know some of you are going to turn your nose at the notion that I rob graves, but I will say this. Elves are not people. They're not. I'm sorry, but they're not. So, we have some business. There's also the Geringsburg residence, but I'm not sure if that's... Let's see what we got. No, what is... What's the headline? No, afraid not. Don't care. Gotta wait till that, wait till the business starts. The business. There's going to be a painting robbery, and in which case I can actually solve it. There's a lot of these fancy residences here. Yes, indeed, many fancy residences. Don't worry, I will only get embroiled in the most terrible of things. I also need to speak with that elven shopkeep. Because this one I didn't kill. Oh, alright, you know what? Sometimes things happen. Okay, this lady... Dolores Beston, seer of the unnatural. She's the fake. The one in the shitty part of town is the real one. Might I ask who you are? Yes, of course. I'm Dolores Beston, spirit medium and teller of fortune things. I live here to serve the good and noble citizens of Tarant, and to make things clear when they are dark, and to call on when they... Yeah, she's the fake. What can... Yes, Dolores. What do you do here? I talk with spirits, look into the far-flung future. I'm a guide to the nether realms. Can you read my future? I'm sorry, but I'm currently having a problem with my crystal ball. I have dropped it the other day. My visions have been foggy and unclear ever since. I've looked into finding another one, but as you might guess, a crystal ball is a rare commodity. Can I help you find another? Yes, I thought you might say that. Yes. 200 gold pieces. Yes, I'd be glad to assist you. My crystal ball is not working correctly, but sometimes a physical piece of a person I'm viewing helps clear the vision. Might I have a lock of your hair? Of course. She takes scissors and cuts my hair. Now we look into the ball, see what is to be seen. Cloudy, but something is very clear. Yes, I see where you might be able to procure such a ball. In the warehouse district, I see the bordello there, a small shop just beside it. I see a sign, Madame Toisaud's. Within the shop is a crystal ball. Find Madame Toisade and you will find a crystal ball. So basically this lady hates that other lady. She wants a crystal ball. And the problem is that Madame Toisade is the real shit. And this lady's like, oh, she's just some traveling gypsy harlot, and I'm the real seer of the deads. No, I don't want your newspaper. And as it turns out, she is in fact a fake. But I love how Arcanum illustrates the fact that she's full of shit. It does so brutally. Like many things in Arcanum, it's a fuck you. It's a, oh, you wish to mess with things. Man, look at all this. All these wonderful spells. Sanctuary, Divine Magic, Resurrect, Body of Water. I'm gonna just take all your potions, sir. I just need quite a few of these. Thank you. I'm keeping my scroll of exiting. I'm gonna go into your magical armory guy. He likes me. You interested in trading, sir? Acts of strength. God, he has all this cool shit. All I've got is like weak-ass stuff, like acts of filing taxes. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some things here. There are many things that need doing in Torrent, and as I've said, we've gone through Torrent once or twice, but there's a lot more to it. A lot more to Torrent. That guy in there, I think, is the world's greatest pickpocket. Or is it that guy? One of those two. I think it's the little fuck, actually, now that I think about it. There's all of these characters that have... I mean, you can just sit there and talk with them forever, and it's incredible for a game of this era. Especially when, you know, less than a decade later, halt there! You have broken the law! And terrible memes and such. Alright, let's go get this latest crystal ball. Because here's where the things get spicy. I've been expecting you. Why would that be? You've been speaking with Dolores Beston. I know the real reason you're here, but I don't think you do. What do you mean? Listen to me. Dolores Beston came to my shop not 3 days ago asking for a fortune. I told her a traveler, and here we are. We are all part of what is to come. It is you that must choose, and, you know, this is where it gets kind of crazy, because she's like, I can actually see the future. Tell me what's going on. Choose, coward, or I will choose for you. Which side will you fall, mine or yours? I'm gonna side with you. Very good. I believe you have chosen wisely. You may have the crystal ball. I only ask that you take it to Dolores and give it to her. But I thought, things aren't always what they seem, traveler. I ask you to do this for me, will you? What do I get in return? I will give you some information concerning the Geringsburg robbery. I haven't heard of any robbery. You will. You will. What say you? Will you do this for me? Yes. I shall await your return. How fucking crazy is that? You think it's just a dispute between two people pretending, and one of them actually can see the future, and is like, no, you're gonna take this ball to them, and, don't worry about it. Oh, also, there's gonna be a robbery, and, I'll give you information on that. She'll basically tell you how to solve it. Otherwise, you'd have to talk with people, which is not what I like. You know? I think this is the other guy I need to go see. If I'm remembering correctly. Ah, yeah. I think this is him. Looking for some work. I don't have any work. No, just looking to earn a day's wages. He's a thief. He's a dangerous thief. Oh yeah, I need to get some shit identified. There's a lot of hilarious little side quests throughout here. Always remember these old wise women's, they can identify shit. They're really good at it. Fated rings, you know, for gambles. Mystic ring. There's one point in this game where you have to actually gamble for a substantial amount of money. Well, it's one of the options you can do to make a shitload of cash. And fated ring helps a lot. Now I've made my money back, more or less. I need to take some of this. These wise women also out in the wilderness tend to have not only just badass weapons in addition to everything else, but they, I should say. Not he, oof. But they tend to also have a lot of really badass stuff. Just magic items, you'll find it, like if you're a gnome or whatever and you need magic armor that's small, you can buy it there. If you need magic swords and, you know, magic rings, magic helmets, or just potions, these are the people who have it. They also do all the identifying. Also, this fucking thing has been so fucking stable, it's unbelievable. Coffee. Alright, let's go turn this, let's go turn this in. And then we're gonna have to do just one problem at a time. We gotta do some grave robbing. We're gonna have to do, the painting theft for the Geringsburg residence. We're gonna have to do, oh god. There's still so much left to do in Tarrant. Like, you could spend a few hours in Tarrant doing all the quests and getting pretty leveled up before you even touch the Peace Skylar and Sons. And I realize I still haven't done some stuff like the Bessie Toon mine shed. By the way, if you actually have the Bessie Toon mine shit, you can, if I remember correctly, you can sell that fucking shoe to H.T. Parnell here in town. You can also do a lot of other stuff if you're quite smart or charismatic in this town. Lots of little funny things. Good day. Might I speak to you a moment? Here's your crystal ball. Well, that's just grand. Where'd you get it? Madame Toussaint. The old crone, she knew absolutely nothing at all. I knew she was a fate from the beginning. I'm sorry, what do you mean? Oh, if you must know, I've heard rumors about her around town. People saying she could actually see the future. Rubbish. No one can really see anything. It's all an act. I lie to those old ladies all day long. Tell them exactly what they want to hear. So I went to this Madame Toussaint. I told her I wanted to see my future. And what did she say? She told me a stranger would walk into my store one day, and he would be my death. Can you believe it? My death. So when I saw you come in here, you can imagine my surprise and then my fears, of course. But don't you see the irony? You've gone and killed her. I didn't say she was dead, Dolores. Well, how'd you get the ball? She gave it to me to give to you. No, get it away from me. It's a gift, Dolores, just for you. Oh, that was messy. Well, time to take your stuff. You know, sometimes that happens. Just remember, don't get involved in witches' business. They'll hex the shit out of you. I'm just saying, like, if this was a real-world setting and you lived in it, I know some fellas out there like breaking ladies' hearts. If they're a witch, probably don't do that. Just saying. This is the kind of they just blow you up. You'd be eating your cereal in the morning and your head would explode. Or your like dick would turn into ants. I mean, that's how you know you're in trouble. Fucking witches, man. I mean, get on their good side. I'm sure that's pretty great, but still, just, you know. A lot of guys do that monster girl GF stuff, and I'm just telling you, tread easily when it comes to the dark powers. Welcome, traveler. What may I help you to see you today? Yeah, here's your, ball. Now, you want an agreement. You want to know about the robbery? Yeah. Okay. I call now on the spirits of the dead. You alright? Yeah. I've been given an answer. 57 Mulligan Bone Alley. That's what the spirits say. Alright, thanks. Fucking spirits are very specific. That's where we're going. And then we go to the Geringsburg residence and we just take it back. Trying to think. Throm Garrick, where do I find him? Because I know he's part of it. Well, no, not part of it. He's part of the other thing. There's the Appleby Residence. That's where you, do bad stuff to the, try to sabotage steam engines and shit. Oh, there's Mulligan Bone Alley. Up here is also where you have your anarchist orc problem. Oof. Ooh. Let's go start peeking in on people and handling shit. Oh yeah, we should probably save, huh? Dr. Mephistopheles. I believe you have the wrong house, sir. Perhaps you'd better leave. I'm here for the painting. Wrong answer. Oh dear. Your arm is missing. Also, thank you for your key. Ah. Kurgan and Persephone. A painting. Splendid. Well, let's go turn this back into the people who, you know, wanted it. But yeah, there's an anarchist orc labor riot. There's all this other crazy stuff that happens as the game progresses. This is not just a dead city, you know. It's actually pretty decently done. Doom 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 doo doo doom doo 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 doo. Got stuck there for a minute. There's also the college in the northwest part of town. There's some hilarious quests there, just in general. You can do some really dumb stuff. I mean, really dumb stuff up there. There's a department of phrenology, which is pretty bonkers. Not you. Who are you? Oh yes, that's Thom Garrick. I confused him with that guy. Huh. You wouldn't happen to know a fellow by the name of De Cesare, would you? I love that my first option is a half-orc Danes to speak with me. How distasteful. No, I've not had the pleasure, I'm afraid. Well, if you happen to see him, could you tell him to get his bum over the subterranean kiosk? I know I said that wrong. Kiosk on Kensington Broadway. He was meant to have met me over an hour ago. Absolutely. And I know exactly where to find that guy. Yeah, alright. Damn it, they won't let me use the steam rail. He waved his Thaum meter across me and was like, ooh, you're full of magic. I'm afraid you can't do that. Bitch. Also, I bought a shovel. I think I should just start grave robbing in general here, shortly. Might make Magnus angry, but I don't really care all that much. Let's go to the Geringsburg residence and free ourselves of this damned painting. This crystal ball. Good God, it weighs 150 stone. Good Lord. Crystal ball. There you are. And then he dies and explodes. He's like, oh! Just goes all Ark of the Covenant on him. Okay, I don't need these telegrams. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I gotta free up some of this space. Yeah, I'll just throw that shit away. Don't need it. I know I'm being hunted. I know people are trying to kill me. It doesn't really bother me all that much. Pettibone Residence. The Willisby Residence. That's them, isn't it? Yep, the Geringsburg Residence. Pardon me, is your painting missing? I've seen it in the future. Here's your painting back, sir, madam. Yes, don't believe we've met. Pleasure to meet you. A robbery? Is there anything I can do? That sounds like a tragedy. I'm very sorry. Perhaps I could offer my services. 300 gold? Yes. Yes. Yeah, and then I go, have you a moment? Here's your painting. Thank you, madam. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Good day to you. She's like, I will pay you to find the painting. Yes, one moment. Turns around, takes painting out. Here you are, madam. Alright, now, that guy wanted me to find someone, and the reason he did was because that someone is an assassin and terrible. May I go in for a drink? Alright, where is de Cesare? I think... Yes. What do you know, friend? I'm just meeting people and being kind. He is the Honorable Matt de Cesare. Thom McGrack. What does the old tosser want? He wants to meet... Oh, yes. My work is done. Oh, shit. It becomes obvious that his drunkenness was a ruse. Why did you lead him here to me? Quickly, before I kill you. What are you talking about? You're one of Grack's men, aren't you? Met him on the street. I may be insane, but I believe you. Now get out of here before I change my mind. What was this all about? I can't talk here. Follow me. Oh, yeah. We have found a deeper plot yet. Of course we go around back. What's going on here? I can't give you those answers yet. Suffice to say, I'm part of something that, well, even I don't rightly know exactly all that I'm a part of. It is safer that way, in case I am caught, but I do know a few things, which I can tell you if you prove to me that you can be trusted. It looks like I'm going to need your help now that my presence here has been compromised. And how do I do that? Well, this may sound strange to you, but I'm here in Tarant to recover the skulls of the Rena Siamese twins. Their skulls are evidence that, well, I'll fill you in should you bring them to me. Where do I find them? That's where this becomes difficult. The skulls have been interred in a mausoleum in the Tarant cemetery. When I went looking for them, they were already gone. Where should I look for them? I do not know. I believe they are still in Tarant, in a warehouse somewhere, waiting to be shipped out. Okay, I will do it. I'll return with the skulls. I know where the warehouse is. I think. It's, like I said, before I played this game, last time was, I didn't get that far, and then this time around, relying on memories many years old, and trying to find my way. Which is not easy. But you know what? I believe. And believing is half the battle. The other half is violence. So. There's also a whorehouse we're going to go to. Namely for, well, money. No, I'm not whoring my character out. He's just going to, alright, who are these guys? Not this warehouse, maybe. Maybe this warehouse? I just keep running in. Do you have work for me? He's like, no. Oh, these doors are locked. How crazy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Indeed. There was an ogre guard who was guarding things like an ogre should. But don't worry, it's all ogre now. Also, unfortunately, our dwarf didn't make it. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I have to go all the way back. We're gonna go this way now. Because I'm going to get those skulls. He's going to be like, I'm looking for the skulls. And I'm like, these? Unless this is just some random guy's warehouse I broke into, and he's just shooting me because I broke into his warehouse. Right? That could be kind of funny. I commit crime. Oh dear. Well, you know what I've learned? Fire is great. Oh dear. I've also learned that I'm shit at fire. That's called victory, sir. That is what that is called. There. If the healer starts healing people and skeletons come out, are you really healing people? Because they fly around the floaty skeletons. Can you say they're healing skeletons, really? Oh. Yep, there's the skulls of them Siamese twins. Just like he wanted, and a hunting rifle, among other things. Part of a grand conspiracy. I would not trust an enormous rat to be my guarding animal. Or warding animal, I should say. You just, no. Not at all. Because rats will eat themselves, they'll eat other rats. You would fall asleep, and you would wake up to rat eating you. I do not trust rodents. Alright, let us trade. You want to buy some skulls? He's like, yeah, I'll buy some skulls. You want to buy a magic thing? He's like, yeah. Come on down to Edward's house. His secondary use magic shit. It's pretty good, man. We got ourselves some pre-used everything. Alright, we're gonna go lead that guy to do the assassin thing. We're gonna solve the Geringsberg thing. We're gonna do all the things. It's gonna be very, very easy. Just double checking here. Alright, so, got that. I'm gonna do the Geringsberg thing, get paid, then we're gonna go work for the hoe. Then we have to go down to Blackroot. Oh, Blackroot. Solve a few things there. I'm trying to get things off my to-do list, as it were. What's going on here? How do I do that? Oh yes, I already found them. Here you are. What's going on? I can tell you what I know, and a man named Arthur Tyron can fill you on the rest. Some years ago, bizarre breeding experience? Wow. Ugh, put on my glasses, why don't I? Bizarre breeding experiments were begun in secret, which would eventually affect the balance of power here in Tarant. The Rena twins were the first viable offspring produced by these experiments. Their skulls are simply the first piece in a long chain of evidence. We are gathering to expose them all. Who is doing this? What is the purpose of these experiments? I've told you all I dare. Tyron can fill you in on the rest. I need you to bring him the skulls, if you would. It would be far too dangerous for me to search him out. Okay, I'll do it. He was in Blackroot, last I knew. Perhaps you can find him there. Perhaps. But unlikely. So, spatial distortion, teleportation. I like that. Oh, I want that so bad, so I can just leave. Body of fire. And fire elemental. Now we're getting into fun shit. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Let's... I hate that I have to do this, but I need to actually take... yeah, we need to go down this route so I can just save people from now on. I know that sounds stupid. I know some people are gonna get mad, but fuck it. Not but fuck it, that's different, you know? There's all these terrible people around here, you know? The lock on this door is missing. I'm so magical, I can't get the fuck out of town using the steam rail. How horrible is that? So, handled. Now I need to go to Blackroot. I have cause to go to Blackroot. I will go to Blackroot. A rough and tumble town upon the ocean, where we recently returned its fealty toward a backward kingdom, which in time we will correct. But Tarrant in this setting is becoming very powerful. It's already won a war and started annexing territory with other people by using technology and everything else. But it's also looking at annexing other places. You're going to see that it starts to try to annex Caledon and other places, which is fascinating. You can also go in these little areas. I mean, there's a lot in Arcanum that you can just break into. If the door's locked, break in. That's what's beautiful about Arcanum. Just break in. It's yours. Just steal. Steal and loot. Loot and steal. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be a heal man's. Now that I've got super heal man's abilities, I don't suppose I actually have to, well, shit, now that I've got super heal man's abilities, I don't actually have to use the stupid heal stick. I can just do whatever I want, which means I could have a melee weapon if I so choose, though I would be really shit at it. Ideally, I just need something that makes me harder to hit, and maybe I'm thinking maybe a magic sword and shield, but, you know, maybe not. The music just stopped. Yeah, that's how that works. You're welcome. I'm a magic man. I will use all of the magics. Yes. Oh yes, there's the poor woman that met a unfortunate end, shall we say. Now, if you need magical gauntlets, by the way, or not magical, just really well-made ones, you can be like, can you help me with something? And then you hit more, and you go, how did a half-orc become the town blacksmith? And he goes on and on and on about how sad his life is, and you need to not be callous. Yeah, well, people die, that's too bad. Oh, you've had a hard life. Well, thank you. And he just gives you fucking shit for free. He just gives you these gauntlets, these dwarven gauntlets, and they're badass as shit, you know? Which is great. And he just does that, and then from then on, he's, you know, pretty normal. By the way, remember, how we've been given this quest? Where is it? His last known address was in Blackroot. Oh no, it wouldn't be this guy on the outskirts of town with a little note. The Raven blah 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 danger blah blah blah, would it? Tyron's note. The crow is in danger. Go to his neighbor. Have you seen him around? A thief in my house. No, I'm leaving. I'm just an old hedge wizard minding my own business. Please do not molest me. Okay. Just, alright, sorry. I'll leave, you little weird fuck. And just, ugh. Gross. Alright. Alright, so there's some things in this town that are pretty awesome, and some things in this town that are pretty crazy. And we're gonna get to all of them, hopefully. First thing first, I know there's a quest I missed when I first came into this town. And that is, when we get into town proper, there is the captain's quarters, this nice bar. No, that's not, it's not the bar. That's Drop Your Anchor, is it? Is the name of the bar? I'll find it here in a minute. Yeah, oh wow, he's like stuck back there. Nice model. Yeah, no, it's this, oh wow, Sour Barnacle? Oof, that's an even worse name. Nods head in acknowledgement. You can just get drunk as shit in these places, by the way, which is fun. I'm trying to remember, where is this shithole bar, dive bar, or is that an inn? Shit. It's been a while. All my knowledge of this game is starting to blend together with age. Not in a good way. Not blend together like a nice blended whiskey, but just blended together like mush. I'm interested in trading. He won't buy that. Almost everyone in this setting sells gun parts, which is pretty incredible. Telegram, note, blah blah blah. I'll get rid of that liquid soap. So you have to be careful when you put shit on the ground. Your party members will pick that shit up. It could be total fucking trash. It could be like a handful of ants, and you just throw that on the ground, and someone's like, ooh. There's an old veteran here at this old veterans home thing, and if you speak with him, he gives you all of this awesome training. If you're like a gunslinger or a melee dude, he's a veteran of the war where they just shot the shit out of Durnholm. And if you talk with him a bit, he's an awesome trainer. So I have to go east of here a bit. Ah, there we are. Now we're going to get into this cool little side thing. First time I found this guy standing out here, the very first time I played this game, I thought this was a glitch. But no, it's not. Hello, youngling. Would you like to play a game? Sure. One question I'll ask, and one answer there'll be. A wise man will spot what the dullard won't see. All right, ask away. A painted face, hands with no bones. My oldest brother was made of stones. What am I? Oh, well, this is a clock. Yeah, that makes sense. Hands with no bones. Correct. Every clock has boneless hands, and we all know the sundials were the first made of stone. You seem to be a resourceful one. Would you like to continue? Of course. Good sport. Well then, if ye follow to the west, just beyond the camp of thieves, you'll find an ancient stand of trees that some call the Withered Grove. There another of our kind awaits. Good luck to you. Creepy. So, here we go. Halfling's playing a nice little game. And I remember the reward for this game, because the first time I used it in the fucking game, I was scared that I had broken the game somehow. But if I remember correctly, you get this gem or a rock or a stone, and you throw it at the ground, kinda, and it summons like this max level halfling, or base game max level, because I've actually got this modded to 120, so, you know, turbo max level. But back in the day, you could get a insane max level dude, and you just summon him, and he kills the shit out of people. So it's just like this combat summon. You drop it, and this halfling wizard comes out and just starts murdering people. And I ended up using it just on accident. I was like, why do I have this? Blah blah blah, and I threw it on the ground, and it was awesome. I mean, it was just fucking awesome. So yeah, I have to go past the thief camp, which is, oh wow, there's where the railroad is. There he is. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Past the thief camp. Past the thief camp. Where I removed the thieves, as you may recall. So let's follow this little road, and we'll speak to the halfling. He's gonna be out here smoking weed or something. You get a whiff of marijuanas on the wind. And there's a halfling out there, and he's like playing the banjo. Ah, true player. Not one we've seen in many years, and none so promising. Are ye ready for the next question? Yes, please continue. That's the spirit, though before I begin, I must tell you, this game is an old and mysterious one. Let it be known that the stakes are always high, as are the rewards. Understood. A brave one you are, well done. You might just win this one yet. The question is, death to no one while birthing another. Trees begin to shiver around its grandmother. Oh, well, yeah, that's the only one that makes sense. With multiple choice, this is easy. If I had to guess it, I'd never say. The spring. Yeah, well. Seems like a ruby moon since any souls played this well. Just north of here, you shall find the stony ground. There you will find the last of us. Think on this, my friend. You can still stop playing. Thank you, I'll be on my way. Fucking weirdo. Oh, good. So, it seems we have a smart one, eh? I've stood many nights here among the stones, waiting for one such as you, and yet I hesitate. I've seen many fail. You can still turn back. I've come this far. Come on. Very well. What's done is done, and can be no other way. Whatever the outcome, know that the stones and I and mine will remember you. Sure. What's the question? Causing winds and cleansing, history dies from its rinsing, life or scars is its blessing. What am I? Dude, praise Zorg fire. Well done. Few are those who win the old game. You have earned this prize. Use it only in times of gravest danger. Remember us, and when you think you're alone, we will be there. Yeah, so you get this fucking rock, and I remember that this fucking, not that fucking rock, different rock, that one. Mysterious gem. I just thought it was a diamond the first time I played the game. Or use it in times... I thought there would be a time in the game where there would be like a pedestal or a door. Once again, the first time I played this, I thought it was like a pedestal or a door that I would put onto something and more or less be able to... Oh yeah, that's right. This is the inn. Bah, I'm confusing towns. Yeah, I thought that you would go and get a, like a pedestal or a door. You put the gem in there, and it would open. Because it was a time of need, like you were going to be running away from something or what have you. That was how I envisioned it. Hello, bartender. Is this the owner? I think so, the innkeeper. There we go. How may I be of help? Greetings. I'm Mr. Halloway, the innkeeper of this fine establishment. We only offer the highest quality rooms with excellent. Oh, well, it's more than I can afford. Well, business is rather slow at the moment. Would you be interested in completing a task in exchange for a room? Depends on the task. A while back, I took my strong box to the local blacksmith Garrett for repair. He said he would fix it for 50 coins, to which I agreed. When I returned to get it, he demanded 137 coins. I refused to pay. I won't be swindled by that mongrel. However, it's an old family heirloom, and I want it back. You require some assistance in retrieving it. I'd be very grateful for your help. If you can get the strong box back from me, I would reward you by providing you a room at no charge. In fact, if you can get it back from me, you can have a room for as long as you require. Consider it done, sir. This is where talkie talk helps. Or murder, either or. I mean, look, if you're gonna kill somebody, you might have to kill the whole town. I'm just saying, sometimes in Arcanum that can happen. And you know what? It's doable. Because this was a game that allowed you to kill everybody. Yes, can you help me with something? I've been speaking with Mr. Halloway. That spendthrift? Oh boy. He did mention the incident. Can you tell me what happened? He did bring his box in for repair, told me the latch was sticking, and asked me to fix it. Gave me an estimate of 50 coin. When I had it, I noticed the hinges were bad, so I replaced them. One of the corner pieces was chipped, so I repaired it. The final price came to 137 coins. So you repaired a thing he didn't ask you to. Listen, when I do something, I do it right. Mr. Halloway's been a good customer over the years. Yes, he brings me stuff on a regular basis. He pays quick. He's pretty well off, you know. Having him upset with you could really hurt your business. Well, first of all, why don't you take that box back to him for free? It'd be a show of good faith. You don't want to lose him. I don't care if it costs me less business. What if you only charge him the original 50? It's not going to happen. What if I dropped it to 80 coin? That's more reasonable. Here's the coin. I'll take the box. All right. See, he apologizes. And, yeah. So we're just gonna handle this. Oh wait, I forgot to pick up the box. Duh. This isn't a game where you have a cutscene and it shows your character taking a box and then folding it away into nowhere. You know what I mean? That's what I always thought was hilarious in games, where they show the cutscene and the character's like, "Thank you for giving me that," and then they fold it behind their back and it's just there. You can also just steal that if you want, or kill him and steal it. Or kill the whole town and not do the quest. I mean, these are your options. That's Arcanum in a nutshell. I have obtained the strong box. He was a tough one. Yes. Garrett offers his apologies and to return it to you for free. He gave it back to me. Well, I'm glad of service. Pleasure doing business with you. So now I have a free room for whenever I need it, which is cool. Sometimes this is nice, right? So, I got some things I needed. I did some things here. There are many things to do, but we need to go work for the whorehouse. And we also need to go back to Tarant. And my god. I mean, in Tarant, as I said earlier, has so many more quests to do. There's the issues of anarchists, big game hunters, phrenology, the boil. All of that is yet to play out. We have to fuck around with a college. We have to find... There's some optional stuff we're going to do. We're going to do it. We're going to find ancient keys to ancient places. We're going to have fun. Fun is not optional, boys and girls. There's the... yeah, the Elven Ruins. Let's go grave rob a little bit. And, you know, fucking ruins for elves. Who cares? Just, it's Elven Ruin. Elves aren't people. We know this. If grave robbery has taught me anything, it's that elves are most certainly not people. That and the whole otherworldliness of elves are... Ugh. If you have someone who can actually play that in a tabletop game, don't let them play in your game. Just know. The best elves I find in tabletop are the anti-elves. The people who really play elves that aren't your typical knife-eared bastard. Alright, ooh, you know what? I'm gonna blow up all the dogs, please. Here we are. Ah, yes, the sound of victory. So neatly handled. That's what Fireball is for, boys and girls, is just a little bit of... Oh, yes. You'll be sorry you have found me. Damned assassins. Oh, dear. They brought a necromancer. And a quick one at that. Not a necromancer, a dark individual. That's what it says. Let's give him one. Yeah, there. We win. Let's take their fucking money and clothes, though. I mean, nothing says I win like taking someone's clothes. I take his clothes! That'd be weird if your boss, right after a fight, was just like, okay, here's some little heals for you. Ah, God, orcs, again. Very well. A bone dagger. Shai Halud. Ah, yes. Rats. These are actually the dangerous ones. These are were-rats. They almost killed the dog just then. My God. Yeah. Like, Arcanum is very, very high lethality. So we need to obviously be careful here. And then sometimes the game's very funny, like, oh dear. Look at all dead. Thank you. Be gone, thought. Be gone. Mr. Tex cares not for you. You'll be sorry you ever found me, fool. Die! I want to go to where these assassins are coming from. Well, you do at one point, but I just... Ooh, a mithril ring. How exciting. Ooh, and an unidentified robe. Not just robes, but unidentified. Magical. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I have to go to Ashbury before I can go there to offload this bullshit. Yeah, I mean, fuck. You get into this notion of madness in Arcanum, and you find that you have all these hired assassins coming after you for surviving a Zeppelin crash, ostensibly. And it's all because of that guy who said, find the ring and the boy, and all that business. Good day, madam. We are in your store. Let us barter. Would you care for a scimitar? A beatstick, perhaps? A knife? A ring? Any of these fine items? No, madam. Very well. I shall away. Where is it? There she is. See? Out here you'll also find Willie Thorndrop or Wiley Thorndrop. One of the. It's been a while. My brain says that's his name. He's the expert in firearms. He is the firearms master, actually. But the problem is running into him, you find out that since his days of being a gunslinging madman, he has completely given up the gang life of shooting people and robbing and killing and murdering and looting. Completely. He has completely given that up. And he wants no part of it. And he has joined the Halcyon Order. He's cut his fingers and thumbs off so he can't hold a gun anymore. And what's crazy about all that shit? Oh, Shadowing Rose. Prowling +2. Yeah, he absolutely gives that up, and you have to make a choice, because he needs you. He actually does need you for something, and if you do it for him, you can convince him on the pain of death, because he has to get you to do something to save a life. But for you can hold that against him, so that he will help you out, and that he will train you to be the master of gunslingery. It does give you some negative points for making him turn on his vows. It's fucked up, but it is still cool that you learn the master of gunslingery from this guy who has more or less made it to where he can't hurt anybody anymore, and you have to make him go back on those vows, and that's an option. Because, there he is over there, by the way. If you're really good at pickpocketing, he has the looking glass rifle. So he has kind of, if I forget what it looks like, I want to say it's almost like a Whitworth. It's a rudimentary sniper rifle, which in this sort of time setting, yeah, it certainly could apply. You would certainly find something similar. But he has that, and he's just walking around farming. He's a very, very quiet, calm life, not bothering anyone. And you can decide to really fuck that up if you want. I mean, it's your choice. You don't have to. Hell, I mean, you can beat this whole game wearing a top hat and gentleman's clothing. And he's throwing me out because I'm a mage. He's like, not another step. You'll destroy my store. Very well, sir. Actually, some of these people might buy some of my things. Man, I can't do business. I'm such a powerful mage. They're like, you will destroy my things. He calls me Great Mage. Indeed I am. She's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, but I am a mighty mage. Very well. Let's get out of town. Which one is this? Fine herbs. And yes, you can drive some of these ships. You can buy some of these ships. You can have your own vessels later on. That's right, your own ships. You can you can go explore the world. That's what I like about Arcanum, is they basically let you do whatever. Quite excellent. Still don't want these things, madam. You shall buy a mysterious gem, but not a sword. I truly say, madam, I am shocked at your behavior. You would buy an unidentified rock. You will not buy a steel sword or similar. Also, I'm not sure what you guys would think of little bobbing spheres going around, but would bother the shit out of me. Trying to sleep and to see lights going around outside the window, you're like, no! Stop it! We have to go back to Tarrant and offload some of this shit before we can go to the Elven Ruins and actually, well, as I said, appropriate some Elven history. Then we still have to go to Madame Lil's. My God. My God, sir. You guys again. Just die, please. Goodbye. Yes. Practice fleeing. It's not fleeing. Bastard. Give me your money. Here, take your rusted shit and be gone. What do you have for clothes? Just normal robes. Give me your special ones. Here, take that. I don't want your crap. Stupid amulets. That's right, I called your clubhouse clothing stupid. I don't care for it much. I'm gonna take your magic shit and sell it. Here's my question, is if you had a magic item that was like a robe, and then as the threads got old and it got threadbare and someone decided to, you know, retire it, it still has that magic upon it, or at least on the fabric of it, so if someone like cut that up into rags and used it around the house to clean items and what have you, would those be magic rags? Does the magic go away if the items are less than flawless? I mean, what is the nature of it? Flying machine rumors quelled. Read all about it. Ah, that is crazy. That's where you run into the Hiram Maxim. He's over in Caledon. Maxim Machinery in Caledon. And if you don't know who Hiram motherfucking Maxim is, I'm sure Pablo can put a picture up. Hiram Maxim invented a lot of interesting things, and he was a very interesting character throughout history. Hiram Maxim is with whom we credit the invention of the modern machine gun. Many people copied his work and designs throughout history. You will find his work copied by no less than personages such as John Moses Browning with his work, and Vickers with their work. They certainly sought him out and realized his shit was top-notch, and so every military on Earth wanted a Maxim gun. The Germans made almost a direct copy. Vickers changed a few things and then made their version. Pretty wild altogether. Now, some people are going to bemoan the fact I've sold some of these things. Oh, also, Hiram Maxim invented the bump stock in the 1800s for a lever-action rifle. Mr. Pablo needs that image. I have it in archives. So, bang, boom. Maxim was a pretty wacky guy. Many patents, lots of shit he got away with. Pretty zany character. He used to get in fist fights all the time. He's known for being a lout and a layabout who like fighting people often. He's also known, strangely, for feats of strength. Like, enormous feats of strength. He was a pretty wacky dude. Tyrant is not in Blackroot. The crow is in danger. I was afraid of this, so they are closer to us than I thought. So close, in fact, that he didn't even leave his new location encoded in that note. Please keep looking for him. It is imperative he receives those skulls. Alright. And then, like, I would just whip him in that trash can. Just, well, I tried. I won another level, so let's go to Madame Lil's in the whorehouse. It is a pity that I cannot do the Ashbury quest yet for the mayor, because I am not of high enough mayoral presence, I suppose. Levels. Ah yes, Madame Lil, here we are. And you might be Madame Lil. Yes. Finest brothel in all of Tarant. Wow. Alright. Definitely my kind of place. Can I get 2? No, that's not what I mean. Ah, yes. I may have a little something for you to do in exchange for one of the girls. Are you interested? Yes. Mr. Cassie was servicing Mr. Moreland at his house last week. She left a beautiful ruby necklace behind. If you could retrieve it, I'd make sure one of the girls took a real good care of you. There's one hitch. Mr. Moreland cannot know that you are retrieving it. Oh, Miss Moreland. She would be very upset if she knew her husband had been entertained by a member of our establishment. Their house is on Devonshire between Vermilion and Kensington. Yes, I will have it back in no time. Burn residence down. Done and done. If I recall correctly, these are some very good-paying quests, XP-wise. Poon's Flop House. Woo! Alright. Let's double check our little thing. 46 Devonshire. Yes, next time around we're gonna have to sort some other things. Ugh. I think it's funny that, oh wait, I went the wrong way. It's alright. This can be made faster with the power of edits. Alright. Devonshire. There's the Geringsburg residence. The Moreland residence, yes. Let's save before I make an ass of myself. Hello, greetings. I am Laura, the housekeeper. Yes, isn't this the residence? Yes, they've gone on holiday. Oh, excellent. Anything special I should know about? Locked though, a number of robberies. Mostly of precious art. You're most kind. I must go. Good day. She's the housekeeper. This is their house. It's weird. It's one giant room. Let's see if she leaves. She does not. There's a ruby necklace here in the corner. Question is does Laura have it?
Hey, I don't understand why we're attacking such a decent type. I won't do this for much longer.
Oh, most dreadful. Does she have it? Ugh, she does. That harlot. I say. Most distasteful. Good day. Oh, yes. Ah, that's where the fine bauble came from. Yes. Yes. Madam Liz will be glad you got to it first. I hid it from, yes. What are you going to give me as a reward? Reward? Yes, something for your trouble. Slaving away all day. Your employer relation is not my concern. Yes, you do so much better for yourself. Yes, what do you mean? Take advantage of your youth and beauty. Advantage? What are you talking about? Have you seen the girls from Madame Lil's? Yes. You could easily find work there. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Not only have I gained a necklace, I've turned a woman out into a life of whorery. Yes, prostitution. Arcanum. A game of gentlemanly refinement. Alright, here we go. Madame Lil, here's your thing. You are welcome. Oh, yes. Greetings, Madame Lil. $25 coin. Here we are. Greetings, Madame Lil. Let's see. Yes, I know just the thing. I have a particular patron who's been quite negligent in his payments of late. If you could persuade him to pay his debt. Mr. Langley. He's the doorman at the Bridesdale Inn. He has run up a debt of 400 coin and made no attempt to pay it. Don't hurt him. We don't want to damage the patrons. Oh, yes. Where is that place? Because I know there's a few gentlemen's clubs around town, but... Charisma is quite fun. Let's go ahead and put a point in intelligence. And, no. Question marks. Haggle. Yeah, let's get the most out of our shit, shall we? No? Magic? Maybe? We're getting up to where we can just resurrect people, like, outright. Quench life is fucking great. Fire elementals are great. Being able to travel the hell game from it, shit. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get close to teleportation, because teleportation is the shit. Being able to get out there is awesome. Ugh. Yeah, as soon as I can teleport around the map, this is where the game gets really fun. Well, I can right now. I can do a limited distance teleport, so we're gonna do that, just to get around the map quicker. Not Hellgate, that's different. Spatial... It's not that long range, as you can see. It's kind of embarrassing, but in combat, it's quite useful. It's very useful in combat, as a matter of fact. Well, let's go ahead and read our quests. The Bridesdale Inn. The doorman. Yes. Who might you be? Yes. One of these fuckers owes money. Madame Lil sent me to speak with you. Yes, I know. I can't keep myself away. I haven't got it. I can spare 200 right now, but I do not have the 400. Do you have some incentive? Wait 5 days. I'll be back in 5 days then. So here's what you do. One. Yeah. You go 1, and then you go 2. And you go 3, and you ready yourself. Because if you don't have that shit, you're in trouble. And then you go 4. And you go 5. Good day. I would like to, maybe I'll give him one more day, and then I will break his legs. You know what's messed up is if someone breaks your legs because you owe money, you still owe the money. I've come for the coin, yes. Sure, I come with a coin in hand from this point forward. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Little shit should know when to pull out. I mean, of the business. I mean, of the... Ooh, that's gonna be a little rough. Like him. He is a wee man. He can't... He's got a... Oh, God, I can't believe how dirty this is now. He has to come with coin in hand. That is the way he put it. And that's just got my mind thinking of dirty. So, oof. Alright, here's the money. For the madam. Wow, he can just take a girl. Half-worked female dominatrix, voluptuous human female, young inexperienced woman, coquettish half-elf female. Greetings. Yes. Yes, I have something done. Mr. Halster has been fighting with his wife. Now, normally this would be a good thing, as he visits us more often when they're getting along. I'd like you to deliver this gift to Miss Halster. You must tell her it's from her husband. Make sure she doesn't know you're associated with me. They live on the corner of Devonshire and Vermilion. This ought to patch things up between them. All right, fine. A gift. As it must be. This lady, like at low level, doing these little quests is a great way to earn a shitload of experience. They're good XP quests. Very good XP quests. The last one can be a bit hard. By that I mean it can be downright impossible. But yeah, it can be quite hard to get the last one, because I think the last one is you have to find a amulet or something that is not common. Well, it is, but if you're a pickpocket, it's easy. Alright, 48 Devonshire. My God. See, there's Vermilion. So, they're one of these smaller residences over here, I think. Castaways rescued from island. Read all about it. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to break into someone's house. Just knock the door open. Hey, how's it going? Then run away. Like, what? Why did you do this? Because I'm crazy. Man, this town is fucking huge. Alright, double check our addresses here. Devonshire. Ooh, electric light. Polton Cross. Actually, I think I've gone the wrong way, which is absolutely accurate, I think. It's crazy when you look at the electric lights in this setting, because you realize something like an arc lamp or what have you would be terrifying to view if you'd come from a place where it was, you know, torches at night. Ah, yes, there it is. I just walked right by it earlier. My foolish eyes. Greetings, you Miss Halster? Yes, I am. Ah, yes. Delivering a gift from me. You pretend to rifle through papers in your hand. Ah, it's from Mr. Halster, with all his love. Thank you for your... Yes, goodbye. Greetings, I must be off. Easy peasy, XP squeezy. There will be many more quests later, but I think this will be a good end to the episode, because after this, we still have to figure out some stuff. Some minor things. Maybe next episode we'll do the Black Mountain Clan, which is crazy. Oh, yes. It's literally a dwarf fortress. Yes. Alright, I've saved up so many lady points, I can just bang them all pretty crazy for free. You know, I'd really like what? Yes. 2 girls, that'd be adventurous, Trist. What do you think? It's a deal. I'm still looking for a medallion. She needs a medallion of beauty, which I know where to acquire a few. There are characters that have them on their person, and they're you know, it's easy money. Easy peasy. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.